Unfortunately, girls, it's probably time to ditch your gorgeous, lovely handbag in favour of a changing bag. This is a bit of an essential. It's something you're going to carry around. Baby bottles, muslins, nappies, wipes, all kinds of things go in the changing bag. But fear not, there are loads of different designs, loads of different sizes, brands, colours, so you should find something you really like. First things first, think about how you want the bag to look. You're going to be carrying this around with you, so there's no point buying something that's super practical and functional but you can't stand carrying. So think about how you want it to look, and think about your other half. If he or she is going to be carrying that around as well, then you need to find something that's enjoyable for them to carry, or maybe you need one each. When you've had a think about how the bag's going to look, think about the practicalities and how comfortable the bag is to carry. If you're someone who always carries a rucksack, you might be looking for that kind of style, something that goes on one shoulder, something that goes across your body. Whatever you choose, make sure it's really comfortable to carry, because you'll probably be pushing a pram at the same time. Take a look inside. It's important that this bag is really functional for you. So if you're going to be bottle feeding your baby, for example, you need to make sure there's a great place for a bottle. If you've got a dirty nappy and there's nowhere to put it, you need to make sure there's a sectioned off little pocket for a dirty nappy, somewhere to put nappies. Just have a look in the bag and think probably what you might use each pocket for, so that when you need something, you've got easy access. Now, while this is your changing bag, so it's predominantly going to be full of baby things, it's also going to be probably your bag. You're not likely to have a changing bag and your handbag and a pram, so find a little pocket that's just for you. You can still carry around your lipstick and your keys and your phone and your purse, so you need to make sure there's room for your essentials as well. Now, there are change bags that actually go with buggies, so the same brand that makes the travel system, the buggy, the pram, may also make a changing bag, so do have a look out for that. It's often something that attaches to the buggy, so it means you don't necessarily have to carry it. Again, you need to like it, because there's going to be times when you're going out with the changing bag and not the buggy, but it's worth considering if you want to have a bag that attaches to your pram, enabling you to still carry on your lovely handbag. When it comes to brands, there's a lot out there. This is a really big market, but look out for Storksack, Jane, Skip Hop. There's one called Dad Gear. The very swanky designer ones are Alexandra B and Il Tutto, but just have a look, see what the designs are that you like and see what's going to suit you practically. When it comes to price, you can really spend anything from about £20 to about £200. It completely depends on the style, on the fabric. Obviously, the more expensive bags are the kind of designer bags. They're probably leather, and also the contents. The more basic bags are probably going to be a little bit more expensive, a little bit less expensive. The more expensive bags have probably got insulated pockets for bottles and all that kind of thing. So really, it's up to you. One of the things you'll really need when you're out and about, apart from a nappy, which is essential, is a change mat. You're going to find yourself changing nappies in all kinds of places, and sometimes it won't be somewhere you necessarily want to lie your baby on the floor somewhere. So you really need a lovely little change mat. A lot of changing bags will come with small changing mats inside, so keep an eye out for that. If your change bag doesn't come with a change mat, you really need to buy one. A little travel change mat just folds up into a square, or sometimes they roll up, but that's something to consider. I was lucky enough to be given my change bag. It was a present from work to me, and it was great. I used it a lot. I don't use it anymore. I've ended up now just popping a nappy in my normal bag, but with the baby I used it all the time. Thomas was bottle fed after a while, so actually these little side pockets, they're insulated and separate from the rest of the bag, and that's the perfect size for a bottle, and there's one either side. Lots and lots of pockets. Masses of pockets inside, and it's been well thought out. This is a Storksack, really well thought out in that there is a pocket that's a perfect size for a nappy and things like that. There's also a little purse in here, a bit grubby. That's great for putting tissues in, or your little bag for money or something like that. And the all-important change mat, which I still take out with me, and it goes in the washing machine and it just folds up. And that is great. You just need to be able to change your baby somewhere, and you do need to be able to wash this, because obviously with it being a change mat, it gets a bit grubby. So for me, perfectly practical. And my husband didn't mind carrying this around, it's not too girly. He kind of put up with that. So, all in all, brilliant, and I should be using it again soon.